Hello my people, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe and let's interact in the comment section. So today is a very beautiful Sunday. So it's almost lunchtime, but I just decided, let me talk to my people a little bit. Even if this video will not go live on Sunday, at least I've talked to my people. You know, it's been long, okay? So I want to talk about the way we dream. You know, when people are young, we dream. I remember when I was in nursery school, I just wanted to be a nursery school teacher because I had the coolest teacher called Matabel or Sida. And during our time, there was bullying. I know some of you never experienced bullying, especially when you say bullying in a nursery school. It sounds crazy, right? But in our nursery school, during that time, we have big children and small children. And me, I took myself to nursery school. Like literally, my mother did not know that I'm going to school. That sounds crazy, but it's not. So this is what happened. I have so many siblings. So my mom had so many children and she used to do some sort of business. She was a housewife. Then she started business because I was last born for almost 5 years before somebody was born after me. So I think after me she thought, she's done. Huh? In fact, they treated me like a last born for the longest time. Some of my older siblings still treat me as the last born because I was last born for almost 5 years. So when I was maybe 4, I don't remember, because by then was my sibling already born. Can't remember. So my mother used to go to the market, sell some stuff, basket, then come back. So I was left with my other brothers. I think my older brother by then had already completed school. So he was home. And there was a child we used to play with. She was our neighbor and she used to go to school. And you know, we were almost the same age. So when your friend is going to school and you are just sitting there, so I talked to my older brother. Akasema, you can just go, bora urudi before mama arudi. So I used to go to school and come back, and we used to share this girl's tea. So after 1 month, by then the fee was 20 shillings per month. I'm that old. The fee was 20 shillings a month. So there was a day this teacher met my mother because she knew my mother. And she told my mother, why do you send your child to school without uniform, without books, without even that tea snacks? Your break, your tea or porridge. Then my mother was like, which child? I don't have a child in nursery school. Then was that, yeah, the young one. Then my mother was like, hapana, that one also stays at home. Nangoja ende shule next year. No, that girl has been in school for 1 month and she always comes without uniform. She doesn't carry break. She doesn't have books. I had one book. My brother cut it into half and he gave me. So then my mother came back. Hakukasirika. Then she was like, why didn't you tell me you wanted to go to school? Akanishonia uniform, bought for me tin, so I started carrying breakfast. So there was this boy who used to take my tea every day. Every day. He will open the tin, take the bread or mandazi. You know, my mom used to prepare mandazi. She loved to prepare mandazis. What are they called? Kangumi, donuts. She was very good with the baking stuff. To date, I don't like mandazis because I ate them so much as a child. I ate, yani nilizikula sana mpaka siku hizi sizipendi. I can eat once in a while, but si sana. But I can bake also. So, and you know, when the teacher discovered that this boy used to steal my food, and you know he was threatening, he was a big boy, maybe at a 10. Najua kitambo pia some children started school when they were older. So when the teacher found out, so the teacher started protecting me, warned the boy, called the parents. So I felt like being a nursery school teacher is the most important thing. Then I went to primary. Then I also love my primary school teachers. Now I don't want to be a nursery school teacher. I want to be a primary school teacher. Then there was a time I got sick. I had to be taken to the hospital. Hey, and I saw the nurses, the way they were wearing. You know, those days the nurses used to wear some white clothes. I don't know what they wear nowadays. Now, not too the training ones wear blue now. I think they still wear white. I'm not sure. I'm never keen when I go to the hospital. So the nurses used to wear this nicely made nini, and they were very nice, very kind. You see, they talk to you nicely. And I was like, I really want to be a nurse. So as time goes on, I used to change things I wanted to be. So why am I making this video? I also had this crazy idea that one day I will live abroad. When I am old, I will live. In fact, when I just knew after form 4 mimi naenda ng'ambo. Nilidhani ng'ambo unatembea tu mguu. Unatembea mguu ukienda, unaona, because you know when you are young you are told you can be anything you want, you can do what you want, you can achieve anything you want. But you know when you grow up you realize kwa ground vitu ni different. Kuna vitu zingine zinawezekana, zingine haziwezekani. So I had this crazy idea that one day I'll go abroad. Look at my life now. Not happening. So bado niko stuck hapa in Kenya. But I think life is not so bad. Ni ngumu, sikatai, ni ngumu, uchumi ni ngumu, hakuna kazi, tunasafa. Saizi ni time za election, pesa imepotea, kuna inflation. Saizi kwanza ukienda supermarket, I went to the supermarket, hey my people, nili vitu zenye huwa nanunua na 2000 Kenya shillings cost 3500, na zinunuanga na 2000. Saizi ni 3500, imeongezeka na ngapi? 1500. Na imagine salary ni ile pesa unapatanga ni ile haijaongezeka. Okay? In fact nyinyi ndio mmeongezeka juu tumbo zenu zimekuwa kubwa kushinda vile zilikuwa. Watoto tumbo zao zinaongezeka. Kuna additional needs zenye zinahitaji pesa. Unaona? Haki maisha ni ngumu haki. So I don't know, some of these dreams that we have when we are children, some of them we outgrow them, but some of them we reach a point you realize, hii haitawezekana, hii itawezekana, hii itawezekana, hii itawezekana. Kuna zingine lazima ufanye kama uko na gota. Alafu there are also some dreams which are also achievable when your parents are still around. Some you can achieve without them. Okay, I'm not saying that without parents you can't achieve things, but you know there are these things that people who don't have parents ndio wanaweza elewa. Watu wenye wako na wazazi hawezi elewa. So kama una comment kwa hii specific thing nataka kusema, comment tu kama una wazazi. Okay, there's a way that parents help. Okay, kuna ile umuhimu wa mzazi hata kama ni moral support. Then another thing, the way people treat you when your parents are still alive is not the same way they'll treat you when your parents are gone. I had people who stood when when they were giving eulogy, the way they'll take care of us, they will not let us suffer, you know they are there. In fact they call you by your name. When niko hapa mtateseka, hawa ni watoto wa ndugu yangu, hawa ni watoto wa dada yangu, hawa sijui ni nini, hawa ni watoto wa aunti yangu, hawa ni watoto wetu, watoto wa familia yetu, hamtasafa, you know. Sasa tuongelele watoto vile wataenda shule. Hey, after burial, iborito. Okay, tutaongea siku nyingine. Bye.